I'm Dr. Otto Janke. Thank you for being with us today on the Chiropractic Research Reports, brought to you by the New York Chiropractic Council. The intent of the Chiropractic Research Reports is to give you the latest information, research, so you can tell your community, tell your practice members, become a better doc. Today we have a great paper from the Journal of Chiropractic Humanities from December of 2019, just last year. This is a big study. The cost, efficiency, and effectiveness of including doctors of chiropractic to offer treatment under Medicaid. Although it talks about Medicaid, this goes through many different aspects of chiropractic. A critical appraisal of Missouri inclusion of chiropractic under Missouri Medicaid. This is fantastic stuff. Although the primary application for this study pertains to the state of Missouri, the authors did an extensive review of the literature that applies to chiropractors everywhere. Any chiropractor who is engaged in efforts to expand the use and inclusion of chiropractic for the complaints of neck and or back pain should make use of this incredible article. You'll see. Policymakers unintentionally rely on flawed assumptions and methodologies such as static scoring, which we propose results in flawed conclusions. This is great stuff. The article proposes that chiropractors deliver care that is more effective and less costly than current model. Oh yeah. Orthopedic conditions contribute to more medical expenses than any other condition. In fact, it's astounding the amount of money that's spent on this stuff. We're getting 40, 50 bucks a pop. Although there are potentially numerous beneficial clinical outcomes from DC treatment, perhaps the greatest clinical outcome is the reduction of neck and low back pain. This is interesting. The distribution of providers for spine care, 61% of the time from this study, 61% of the time it's the MDDO. 28% of the time it's the DC. 11% of the time it's a combination of providers. Cited in this study, a 4-year study compared healthcare expenditures of 700,000 health plan members who had a chiropractic benefit with 1 million members of the same plan without the same benefit, and concluded that systematic access to managed DC care lowers overall healthcare costs and results in improved clinical outcomes. What more do we need? We're going to save you money and get you better. That's a healthcare plan we can get behind. The panel know that over 90% of spinal manipulations are performed by, boom, you and me, the DC. Seeing a chiropractor does not increase overall medical spending. Treatment by CAM, that's us, complementary and alternative medicine, providers lowers cost when compared with treatment from traditional medical providers, and chiropractors provided approximately 75% of all CAM services. That's us. We decrease overall healthcare costs. This one's nuts for you. This one's nuts. Spine surgery versus chiropractic. Research shows that DCs are the safest and most effective alternative to surgery for most cases of back pain. Most back pain is overtreated with spine surgery in the United States. You ready here, folks? Is that the first time we've heard that? Back surgeries are among the most expensive operations performed. Per numerous sources, total costs related to spine surgery are projected to be well more than $100,000. $100,000. I tell you what, send me 10 of those, 20 of those a year. I'll do it for $50,000. Save you a ton of cash. Chiropractic treatment leads to a 60% reduction in spinal surgery. In light of the research showing that DC managed care can reduce the incidence of spinal surgery, it is reasonable to suppose, that a number of surgeries could be avoided through routine DC management. In the opioid epidemic, if you are a follower of the Chiropractic Research Reports, we talked about this a couple episodes ago. Go get it, listen to it. Opioid abuse affects all branches of society. More than 130 people die each day in the U.S. from opioid overdose. The misuse of prescription pain relievers, heroin, and synthetic opioids such as fentanyl and other opioids constitute a serious national crisis. Opioid use is lower for patients who receive treatment from chiropractors compared to non-recipients. The probability of getting a prescription for opioids was 55% lower in the chiropractic recipient cohort, and the opioid prescription refills were 78% lower for patients who received treatment from chiropractors. This next one is going to stun you. This is what it says in this study. The overprescription of opioids, 38% of the U.S. population, or 92 million adults, took doctor-prescribed OxyContin or Percocet. Holy crap. I'm stunned by that one. 92 million adults took doctor-prescribed OxyContin or Percocet. We got work to do, folks. People with insurance coverage that includes DCs had lower annual health care costs. You put me in the game plan. I'm going to change your health care. I'm going to decrease your overall health care costs. Seeking treatment from a DC did not add to overall medical spending. Chiropractic care provides better outcomes at lower costs. Better outcomes at lower costs. I got to tell you, that should just be on all of our cards. All of our cards. What do? I do this. I'm going to have better outcomes and lower costs. Chiropractic treatment care leads to a reduction in cost of spinal surgeries. Once again, I'll leave the link down below. The Journal of Chiropractic Humanities, December 2019. We're going to save you money and get you better. That should be our cards from now on. Chiropractic, save you money, get you better. Oh, incredible stuff. I'm Dr. Otto Janke for the Chiropractic Research Reports, brought to you by the New York Chiropractic Council. For more information about this article and or information about the Chiropractic Council, hit the link of nycouncil.com. We will see you next time on the Chiropractic Research Reports.